Hello, my name is Alauna and welcome to day 22 of 28 days of self-love yoga. If you missed the first 3 weeks of this challenge, you can always start from day 1 in the playlist linked in the cards as well as at the end of this video. But for today's video, we're going to be doing a twisty vinyasa flow. So twists are really good for relieving tension in the upper body, which is where we tend to hold a lot of stress. So you could say that this is a de-stressing practice, if you think of it that way, as well as moving with the breath. So a little quickly, but not too quickly. And I'm going to be instructing the same sequence twice. The first time through we'll be doing it in low lunge, and the second time around you have the option to either take low lunge again and really get your balance right in that sequence, or if you want a challenge you can try out high lunge. I just wanted to say that before we get into the yoga brain, and it's just easier to explain at the beginning. Also, I just wanted to throw out there that once this challenge is done, I will start doing online Zoom yoga classes, so I will have the link to that website in the description, and be sure to let me know down in the comments what times and time zones work for you, because I'm just guessing at this point in the beginning, you know? So let's go ahead and begin today's practice, seated, whatever's most comfortable for you, placing the hands on the knees and relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Slightly dipping the chin and closing down the eyes, beginning to tune into your breath. Beginning to deepen every inhale and exhale. And internally repeat the affirmation, I embrace my unique individuality. I embrace my unique individuality. Slightly lower the chin and blink the eyes back open. Extend your arms out at your sides and reach both arms up and overhead. From here, release the left hand to the right knee, extending the right hand back behind you, twisting the chest open to the right. Sitting up nice and tall through the crown of the head, keeping the hip bones rooted down and just twisting through the upper body. Exhale to release. Inhale, reach arms back overhead. And exhale, second side. Place right hand on your left knee, extending the left arm back behind you. Opening the chest to the left, keeping the sits bones rooted. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Placing the right hand on the left knee. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. 2 more cycles of breath on your own. And on your next inhale, just come back through center. Cross at the ankles and come up into all fours. Aligning the wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Move through a few cats and cows. Inhale to lift the chest and tailbone up. Exhale to round through the spine, pulling the mid back up, pulling the belly button in. Inhale through cow, and exhale through cat. On your next inhale, come to a neutral spine and step the right foot in between the hands, coming into low lunge. If you need to, you can place a blanket or something underneath this left knee. But inhale, reach both arms up and overhead, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, making sure that your front knee is aligned over the ankle. Inhale to lengthen through the fingertips, and exhale, twist your body towards the right, extending the right hand back, left hand forward, opening through the chest, keeping the lower body stable where it is. Feel free to stay here if this is enough, or play with bringing the right hand to the back of the left thigh and reaching the left arm up and over, keeping the chest open towards the right, twisting into a back bend. Then exhale, everybody release the left palm down to the mat, reach the right hand up, easy twist. Then from here, heel toe the right foot out to the outer edge of your mat and rock onto the outer edge. So allowing that knee to kind of fall open, allowing the right arm to relax back, about parallel to the mat, if you can, opening through the chest even more. Maybe throwing in a quad stretch if you can find your foot, but definitely not required. Just an option. Exhale, everybody release right hand back to the mat, step the right foot back, all fours, and switch sides. Step the left foot in between the hands, aligning the knee over ankle before reaching the arms up and overhead. Exhale to twist to the left, reaching left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Maybe bringing the left fingertips to the back of the right thigh, reaching the right arm up and over, keeping the chest lifted and twisted towards the left. Exhale, everybody plant the right hand down, reach the left fingertips up. Then walk the left foot out to the outer edge of your mat. Let it fall onto the outer edge of the foot and drop your left arm back behind you, lifting the chest and opening even more. Maybe bending through the back knee and finding the foot. And exhale to release. Left hand back to the front and step the left knee back, coming into all fours. From here, walk your knees back about 3 inches, tuck your toes, and send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet, bending into one knee and then the other, pressing the chest towards the thighs and gripping down with your fingertips. Ground down through your right palm and come up onto the left fingertips. Reach the left hand back to grab onto the right calf, twisting the chest open under the right side of body. Exhale, release the left hand back to the top of your mat and step the right foot forward, coming into high lunge. So like I said at the beginning, you can always take low lunge if this sequence was challenging enough as it was, or come into high lunge, lifting the arms up and overhead, bending into the front knee and keeping the back heel lifted. Inhale to lift through the fingertips, and exhale, twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Maybe drawing right hand to the back of the left thigh. And exhale, release the left hand down, reach the right arm up. This time moving into side plank. So if you're on your knee, just turn to open your whole body towards the right. Or if you're in high lunge and would like to take full side plank, come onto the outer edge of the left foot and step the right foot back on top of the left. Lifting up through the hips to engage through the left side body for 3, 2, and 1. Release the right hand back down and press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Whew. Come up onto the right fingertips, and then reach the right hand back to grab onto the left calf, twisting the chest, opening to the left side. Release the right hand back to the top of your mat and step the left foot forward. Again, either lowering the knee or keeping it lifted. Lift the arms up and overhead, low or high lunge. Inhale to lift through the fingertips. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe draw the left hand to the back of the right thigh, reaching right arm up and over. Exhale, plant the right hand, reach the left hand up. Moving into either half side plank or full side plank. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands down to the mat and lower down onto your forearms. I swear this is the last little bit of work. I know this was a challenging practice, but in a forearm plank, begin to lower the right hip down to the mat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, drop to the left. So moving through some plank rolls, nice and slow, keeping the entire torso parallel with the mat, so not hiking your hips up, but keeping them nice and low and rolling through. For 3, 2, and 1. Release down onto your stomach, extend the forearms out in front of you, lifting the chest, pressing down through the elbows and the palms. Relaxing the shoulders in Sphinx pose. Slowly release the chest back down, bringing the palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale to lift the chest up off of the mat. Then keeping your hip bones rooted down, twist your shoulders and upper body towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the right, drawing right elbow back to your right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Finding little muscles that maybe didn't know they could be worked or twisted. Last one on each side, and go ahead and release. Press up into all fours. Take your knees wide and send your hips back towards your heels, lowering the forehead down into a child's pose. Taking some deep breaths after that challenging flow. Bringing your awareness back to your breath in the stillness of your body. Noticing the energy that you created. Notice if your breath has deepened even more. And internally repeat to yourself, I embrace my unique individuality. I embrace my unique individuality. On your next inhale, lift the forehead up, press down through the left palm and reach the right hand up, opening the chest to the right, twisting open. And exhale, thread the right hand underneath the left side of the body, lowering the right cheek and shoulder to the mat. Keeping the hips pressed back towards the heels if you can. And thread the needle. Inhale, press yourself back up, opening back to the right. And exhale, release. Switching sides, lift the left arm up and over, twisting the chest open towards the left. Before threading the left hand underneath the right side of the body, thread the needle on the second side. Inhale to slowly press back up, unwind, lifting the left hand up. And exhale, release. Shifting up and shifting your heels off to both sides and extending your legs out long. Coming down onto your back, hugging both knees into the chest and rocking from side to side. Before allowing both legs to extend out long, resting your hands at either side, closing down the eyes and drawing your awareness back to your breath. Every inhale and exhale, internally repeating, I embrace my unique individuality. I embrace my unique individuality. Shavasana. Begin to bring some energy back to the fingertips and toe tips. And reach both arms up and overhead before bending into both knees and rolling over onto one side. Slowly pressing yourself back up into a seat, keeping the eyes closed. Placing the hands either on the knees or bringing hands through heart center. Taking 3 final grounding breaths together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling to sigh out the mouth in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for doing today's flow with me. I know it was a little bit of a challenging one, but I hope the modification helped you make it through. Also, this was a tough affirmation. I'm not gonna embrace your unique individuality. How did I remember that during that flow? I don't know, but don't forget it. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.